Alright, so we just want to give you an idea of what we're running while we're running that Energizer eZV3200P. First off, I want to show you that we are running the electric hot water heater. Of course, that's going to cycle on and off based on need. And when it is on, when it is running, we're pulling about 11 to 12 amps. So it is a pretty good surge. We normally have the TV on throughout the day, especially in the morning. We watch the news, and then in the afternoon, we'll watch, an afternoon show, or in the evening, of course, it's always running. In the morning, we always have this running. So this morning, for example, we ran this for about 2.5 hours. This is an electric fireplace, and it pulls about 12.5 amps. And simultaneously, we also ran this morning our heated seats in our recliners. It doesn't draw much, but we always do that, especially this morning. It was kind of cool. And then in the afternoon, now it's warmed up, so we kick on our AC. This is a 15,000 BTU air conditioner, and it's drawing about 14.5 amps right now because the external temperatures aren't that hot yet, but it's still pulling about 14.5 amps, and we only usually run it for an hour. Today we ran it for an hour and a half because we had people coming into the travel trailer, so we cooled it down. We also almost always have a laptop and a phone charging. In fact, we usually have multiple. And you can see back here, I have my laptop and my external monitor. I always carry the external monitor because this is where we live, this is where we work. It does not draw that much. I think when the TV and all our computers are running at the same time, it's only 2 amps, so it's not a huge surge. What you will see though throughout the day is the refrigerator. So the refrigerator is right now running on AC, which means we're pulling from the generator, and this pulls about 4 to 4.5 amps once it's cycling. So again, it's based on demand. Last but not least is the microwave. We only run this in the morning when we're heating up our coffee, and it's only for 2 or 3 minutes a piece when we're heating up our coffee, and this pulls about 12 to 12.5 amps as well. So I just want to give you an idea of what we run in our travel trailer. Again, we do live in this full time, so normally I've tested it and we're averaging about 4 amps is what we're pulling with the laptops, with the refrigerator, the TV, etc. Of course, these things are cycling throughout the day, but I want to give you a look on what we're working with, because maybe you're in a 40-foot fifth wheel and you have dual ACs that you're going to be running throughout the summer, and you're going to obviously have much bigger draw, or maybe you're only in a 16-foot pop-up camper and you only need a 2,000 watt generator. So we want to give you an idea of what we run on a day-to-day basis, how much it draws. If you want to know what every one of these devices draws, we already have a video of that, and I'll link to that in the description below when we're running that Energizer as well. So this is a look on the inside. We'll catch back with you after the Energizer runs out of fuel, and we'll have an updated runtime. All right, we reached the end of the Energizer eZV3200P real world runtime test. It actually went longer than I anticipated, and that's only because right here on the top of the generator, Energizer advertises 6-hour runtime at 75% load. We went 10.5 hours, but we weren't putting a huge load on the generator. We only ran the electric fireplace in the morning for I think 1 or 2 hours. It wasn't a long time. But we did have our normal appliances, our laptops, our cell phones, the refrigerator, all the stuff that we use on a day-to-day basis, assuming it's not really cold or really hot, so we don't need the AC and we don't need the electric fireplace. So we went 10.5 hours on this, a really long runtime, longer than I expected out of it. And a nice bonus of this generator is being able to get up in the morning and hit that remote start right out the window on this side of the travel trailer, and boom, you're running and you can crank up that electric fireplace. So really like that. So yeah, again, 10.5 hours that we ran on this. Next, we are going to be paralleling this unit with a 2,000 watt generator. So we look forward to that. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Subscribe, give us a thumbs up. It's what helps us to keep going. We'll be back next time with more videos.